and welcome to another amazing week here on the Stratus Gaming Podcast. Each and every Tuesday, we come to you live at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific to give you all that wonderful cloud gaming news, topics, and just these two wonderful personalities. I'm one of your hosts, Robbie Robb. Joining me in the other corner is the beautiful, the wonderful Anchor. Ant, how you doing?
I'm chilling, breaking shit like always. I don't know what that was. I just hit buttons until it started working.
That works. But I will say, you're looking mighty well today, because it looks like someone not only got new lights, but a new camera as well.
Yeah, my new lights are not in yet. Well, those aren't new. I took those from behind my TV because Danielle didn't like the hue sync when the TV's on.
Well, that's still
so I just moved
that's
them
still
over.
new for this.
I mean, I guess. I'm waiting for my key light
But
to
yeah.
come in.
Honestly, I'm really glad that you have a good DSLR, because now, not only is your screen not completely auto-adjusting to try to catch up with you.
I can do it. I just fucked that up. Let me fix it. There it goes.
Yep. But now you just set it and forget it. Don't even have to worry about it.
Nah, I'm gonna fuck it up. Don't worry about it.
Oh, don't worry. But then you know how to fix it, which is nice.
I mean, I don't. I'm just guessing.
Yeah. But honestly, it's been a week. And I'm not just talking about games. I'm talking about, just different jobs.
Yeah,
yeah.
I've been busy this week. I had a busy work week.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm finally out of training in terms of me doing jobs on my own, which
Sweet.
is fantastic.
You didn't work today, right?
Nope, I don't work Tuesdays. I request Tuesdays off so I can do this podcast. Because I got to write up the doc and everything.
That's a bad waste of your time, to be honest with you.
Honestly, I don't mind working the other 6 days. I just need that Tuesday. And yeah, that was a whole other thing at work of like getting scheduled a job. Was supposed to be tomorrow, but it was accidentally sent for today. Said I couldn't do today. Still couldn't do today. Because I actually had other things I had to do with Stella.
Okay.
But with all that done, woo! I am glad to be here in this square, which is more of a rectangle.
It's definitely a rectangle. It's not a square at all.
A square is a rectangle, but not all rectangles are squares.
Sure, I guess you can go with that. I'm over here dropping shit.
Rectangle just needs 4 sides. A square is just even on all sides.
Oh, who's bugging me? No one.
Yep.
Okay, continue.
But, yeah, like, whew. I really didn't play that much this last week.
Neither did I. Work's been crazy.
I can talk about a few games at least.
Okay.
But, let's start with what you've been playing. If you've played anything this last week.
I have on Monday, which was yesterday, I played Avengers with Cozy and Mitch and Kyle again.
So I guess you can go watch that live over at our friends over at twitch.tv/PressYYZ, or is it off Cozy Bear Live?
I believe it's on Press YYZ.
All right, so yeah, go join our friends over at twitch.tv/PressYYZ every Wednesday for their own different gaming news and topics, as well as gameplays throughout the week.
Do they do news anymore? I don't think they do news anymore.
They talk about some news. It all depends on who's in charge.
Okay. But yeah, played Avengers. Did I play anything else? No, I think I only played. I played a little bit more Spider-Man.
Yep.
So that's about it. And then
you're playing it on that beautiful PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I got one finally. We talked about this.
Actually, I can't say beautiful. It doesn't have a Chromium browser.
It doesn't, and it also looks stupid.
What, the browser or just the console?
No, just the console. When I look at it, I just imagine it whipping out a Blue Eyes White Dragon and yelling at me
Yeah.
across the room. That's what I see every time. I'm like, oh, it's Kaiba.
I summon you, Blue Eyes, White PlayStation.
Yep, it is a white PlayStation. But yeah, I played that. I'm thinking about playing Kingdom Hearts. I think we're gonna do a critical run keyboard and mouse.
Yes, because ladies and gentlemen, today Kingdom Hearts comes onto another platform, the PC, via the Epic Games Store. And from what I hear, the game is already cracked.
Is it really?
It may or may not already be cracked.
You're lying. I gotta look this up. Okay, so that was what I played. But yeah, as soon as I can get some money and I can afford paying $50, I don't know if I'll do
For-
1.5, 2.5 again. I might just go straight to 3.
Yeah, because 3 comes with reminds, so you already get the
It's the best
DLC.
value. Yeah, you get the DLC with it.
But yeah, for myself, so not only did I play a little bit more of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, a little bit of PGA, I believe I played a little bit more of Nier Automata. I've also been continuously working my way through Yakuza
Downtown.
5.
Walking fast.
Yes, and trust me, Yakuza 5, not that fast. Let me tell you, I'm about 17% in the game at about 40 plus hours.
Okay, that's a.
However, that's, for like a full 100% completion, so that's doing all the mini games, getting the max and everything.
Yeah.
I think just the story's maybe 25, 30%.
Can I ask you a question, Rob? What's up with your Kingdom Hearts 2 level 1 critter run? Welcome to that.
Okay, so
Did you not use fire enough? Did you give up?
I haven't gone back, but I did beat Hades, which is honestly
Rob, you gotta use fire.
Hades. Yeah, yep.
Gotta use fire more.
Yep. You gotta use Faraga. Huh. Well, that's a little strange. Hopefully, that's just we said that there might be some issues with the video side of the podcast. Fingers crossed, hopefully not. And it's just on some people's sides, but if it is, oh well, we'll work with it. But thank you for holding up. Do you have any drop frames or anything, Ant?
No.
It
doesn't. Is it audio, Jeebus, or is it video?
Or is it both?
Yeah.
So,
because the video on my end looks fine.
Yep, and as well as on my side. Here, I'm gonna quickly switch over to actually watching it live. See what's up.
This is the technical difficulties portion of the podcast.
Yep.
Okay, but it's so good so far, Chris. Gotcha. Well, we'll keep an eye on it. It doesn't show me dropping frames.
Yep.
But it is 9:10, and my internet hasn't cut out at 9:15.
We got 5 more minutes.
But it hasn't done that in a while. Okay, continue. Yeah. What were you saying? You were playing some games. You stopped playing Kingdom Hearts because you're a failure at life. Continue.
Yes, I am. But you know what else is even more of a failure at life? A little game called Prey 2. Not Prey 2. Rage 2.
Prey 2. Wait, wrong game. Rage 2.
Technically, Prey 2 doesn't exist. They canceled that game.
They did cancel that game.
And then completely reboot the franchise.
Wait, wasn't it supposed to be Prey 2 for the reboot as well?
I don't know if there's a Prey 2 for the reboot. I mean, that game only came out a few years ago. But but the original Prey 2 was just going to be a sequel. Takes place more in space, with the same Tommy character from the original Prey.
Like the Red Ranger Tommy, the Green Ranger.
Was he an Apache Indian?
I believe at one point they said he was in fact Native American, but I don't know if I'm making that up in my head.
Did he use a bow and arrow?
No, but at one point I think he found an arrowhead, and they said it was part of something, and I was like, real confused. But I haven't seen Modern Warfare Power Rangers in a while. I gotta ask Mitch about this.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I'm really sad that game did not release, but you know what? There's probably a reason why. It was probably done by the same people who were going to do Star Wars Bounty Hunter. What is it? Just Star Wars 1313?
Oh, 1313. Yeah, I remember that.
Yep. Yeah, it was probably from that same studio.
Okay.
Wasn't there someone who moved over to a different studio?
You asking the wrong person.
Well, we talked about it, and what you said was not that great of a developer because most of our projects have.
Oh, Jade Raymond?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hasn't released a game in 6 years?
It's been more than that.
Because all of them. Because it was 2015.
6 years. Oh, was it 20? Okay, yeah, 6 years.
Yeah. But going back, Rage 2. I have never been more disappointed in a game with having no expectations for it. And I am completely sad about it. Range 1 wasn't that good of a game, but this one feels even more of a rip-off clone of the original not Battlefront. God, I can't get any names right.
No, you're fucking old today.
What? Borderlands. Any game that begins with a B, I can't remember. It just feels like a. It feels like a rip-off of Borderlands.
Uh-huh.
That's trying to be a little bit Mad Max. Its art style is. It's not consistent. Like, it's not consistent with the story and whatnot. It feels way too generic. The gunplay doesn't feel that great, even on a keyboard and mouse where it should.
And it does not. Are you playing this on? No. What are you playing this on? GeForce Now?
I'm playing this on PC.
Oh, okay.
Full PC. 120 FPS.
Oh my god, you're not playing it on a cloud gaming service? How dare you, Rob? Coming from
well, I'm doing it through. I would do XCloud, and who knows, it might be a little better there, so I might be more forgiving of it. But yeah, it's not. And besides, it's a Game Pass game. Is what I have it as.
Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay, I didn't know what's up there.
But yeah, honestly, I really didn't put this in our doc, but I'll probably do a quick review of it with my rating.
Mm-hmm.
And Prey 2 as a game, I would have to give a 4 out of 10. Story, lackluster. Not that interesting. It's very generic. It's doing its best to try to be a Borderlands game, but spends too long trying to give that feeling.
Okay.
It has no health bars, so it's not like Borderlands in that way. But it feels like every enemy is way too bullet spongy, and you don't know why. Like, you sometimes just shoot them like 3-4 times in the head, and maybe they'll die. Like, there is headshots, and it seems like instant death.
Mm-hmm.
But it's quicker to just run through and maybe melee every once in a while to stagger them.
Gotcha. So not a fun game.
No, it may be a speedrun game. Like, if you didn't want to do anything that Rage 2 offers.
Uh-huh.
But yeah.
Did you finish it or no?
Game. No, I've given up on that game.
How far in were you?
I gave it maybe over an hour.
Oh, wow. Stick with it. You might like it. Beat the game, Rob.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right. Looks like our audience. So remember, you can tune in live every Tuesday at 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern to join us in the chat, because everybody in chat is on my side of saying how much of a disappointment.
I never played it, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I remember, wasn't the cover art, they made the cover art based on the Walmart leak or something like that?
I believe the Walmart leak was based off that cover, but it was one of the games that did get leaked, and then what Pete Hines on stage at that E3 was like, and thanks to our friends at Walmart Canada or whatnot.
Yeah, Walmart Canada always fucking something up.
Yep. Luckily, it wasn't Best Buy Canada, because we have a good friend of the show over there, John Scar.
Oh yeah. Okay. So Rob, what else have you played? Is that it? Are we going on to the news?
Yeah, I think it's time for us to go on the news.
Okay, so you fucked up the numbering, so I'm gonna let you start, because I don't know.
How did I guess I did put like an article in a different spot than I wanted it to. But we'll start with article number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Amazon Luna has no news this week. This is from Robbie Robb over at the Stratus Gaming Podcast. Couple of games that are coming everywhere else. Nothing more. Thank you. All right. Time for article number 2. And this will be Microsoft lists 22 ID and Xbox games coming to Xbox Game Pass. This is Wesley Yin-Pol over at Eurogamer. So there's a bunch of games from ID and Xbox that will be coming out the next few months, leading into the summer.
Got him.
So I'm super late on that. I just couldn't find the button. Did you hear it? Did you hear the got him?
I heard they got him.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't update the Stratus Gaming section of my Stream Deck because apparently all that's in here is Kingdom Hearts sounds and a button called Bane. That's all
The
that's in there.
fire rises.
That's pretty much all it is.
Yep.
The fire rises.
Stop trying to be me, Rob. I know you want to do it so bad. I'm going to need you to be your own person. Be you. Be
Yeah,
the best you
be
can
me.
be, but don't be me.
All right. But with that, yeah, there are 22 independent games from the ID at Xbox that are coming over the next few months. There's a list of, like I said, 22. We're going to start and work our way down. We're going to start with Art of the Rally from Fun Selector Labs Incorporated. That's going to be released on cloud and console. Astria Ascending from Plug-in Digital Artists and Studios, also on cloud and console. Backbone, Raw Fury and Eggnuts, releasing on cloud and console. Boyfriend Dungeon, Kit Fox Games. I'm excited for this one. For console and PC. Craftopia, Pocket Pair, console and PC. Oh, God.
So many
Dead
games.
Static Drive. Team Fan Club, console and PC. So,
It sounds like you're
22
saying
games-
console and PC. That's what it sounds like you're saying.
It is just console and PC for some of these. Edge of Eternity from Dear Villagers and Midgar Studios, releasing cloud and console.
Okay, we got a
Hello,
channel point
neighbors.
redemption, Rob. Somebody's gonna
Mickey!
get that over with it.
It's Riku. They put bugs in him.
What?
You gotta make it fun for the audience. They're watching us live. They deserve some attention.
Yes, they do. Sad as it is. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, Boyfriend Dungeon. Honestly, I don't know if you can find or actually, maybe I can also find it too. The ID at Xbox, quick showcase of all these games.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's all these games are being released over, on Xbox Game Pass. And let me quickly see if I can find a video.
Yeah, which is nuts. Cause what was the game you said you was looking forward to? Craftopia?
No, Boyfriend Dungeon.
Oh, is that the game where
Yeah.
it's like one of those horny novels, graphic novel things, and then you play as the weapons? No, you romance the weapons, right? Is that what it is? And the weapons are people?
It might. Honestly, I like the name of it. You'll have to give me a little more time. Anyways, making sure. Okay. I think this should work. I'm gonna send you a message. Oh, actually no.
I can't check messages on Discord.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what would be the best way for me to show this off.
What are you trying to show off?
Just a quick B-roll video as I go through all these games, so a better idea. But you know what? Let's just quickly go through this. Library of Runia, Little Witch of the Woods, Moonglow Bay, Narita Boy, Nobody Saves the World, Omno, Recompile, Sable, She Dreams Elsewhere, Stalker 2, The Ascent, Undungeon, Way to the Woods, and While at Heart. Oh. Honestly, I took way too much time just trying to figure out, hey, how are we going to just have this as B-roll in the background while I say all these names so people have an idea.
It's fine. You can't.
Yeah, I have the...
It's okay. Shit happens. We started the show, and I heard 2 of everything.
Yep. But then we reset it so the audience doesn't know that. Anyways,
whatever.
but going at this, yeah, all these games, ones I'm excited for is Boyfriend Dungeon. And I'll also give Narita Boy, because that actually, I think that came out on Sunday / Monday. Because, yeah, that one actually released day and date on Game Pass. And it is on xCloud as well, so do give it a try. I mean, you're not downloading the game, so what's there to lose?
Yeah, I just lost my train of thought because I was looking at chat and TJ's talking shit to me.
Well,
but it's fine.
Yeah, don't worry.
He made me lose my train of thought.
Because we're going to go into our next topic. Sony confirms the PlayStation Store for PS3, PS Vita closing this summer. This is
Old
over
games
at
are
Polygon.
old. Stop playing them. Don't
Yep.
listen to me.
This is from ONS Good over at Polygon. So, the Sony confirmed on Monday that PlayStation Store access for the PlayStation 3, PlayStation Vita, and PlayStation Portable will end this summer. The PS3 and PS Vita stores close August 27th, while the PSP purchase will remain until will end on July 2nd, 2021. So the PS3, PS Vita, and PSP owners will be able to re-download and play the games they purchased throughout the store. Users can also still redeem voucher codes for games and PlayStation Plus 2. Now, from me, so this is from what I'm saying, Robbie Rob.
Okay.
These titles should move
Rob
over
exclusive, everybody.
because yeah, we should just move these titles over to PlayStation Now. At least all of those, like maybe first party or whatnot. So people could still play them and just stream the games to like the latest PlayStation console or the PC. Like, you don't necessarily need to have that open storefront, but having nobody to be able to play those games again.
Well, they can play them if you buy them now, Rob. 1. 2, counterpoint, let them die. They're old games. Vita means life. Unless you put PS in front of it. Then it means death. Kill it. Kill it with fire. Burn the whole store down.
Because honestly, PlayStation Vita, dead device. There's no 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. There's no high definition screen. It's not 720p. It's like, what was it, 960 by 544?
Yeah, it's small Q HD. So it's quad of high def. But it is a small
Quarter high
screen. So,
def.
like, it looks good. But, like, it's not crazy.
No.
Let me tell you something. The Vita was no PSP.
No. On top of that, proprietary expensive storage, a proprietary charger for the first generation of the PlayStation Vita. Like, a lot of it's just, it should have been dead on arrival. I'm surprised that they've had a storefront go on for so long. Honestly, the thing that they're also closing out the PlayStation 3 store as well. I mean, PlayStation 3, not that bad of a console compared to the 360, yeah, but still made something. It's still a good, like, Blu-ray player that you can give to your grandma.
No, it's not. Chris, so, yeah, shotgun, yes, let the past die. But Chris is saying we should have a retro day, but physical media only. You know what? I just played Kingdom Hearts 1. Kingdom Hearts 1, 19 years old. Is that retro? I think so.
No, but you can still buy and play that game because they release it. We release it everywhere.
I mean, but can you play the PS2 version of it? You can. You can, in fact, emulate it. Illegally? You can. If you have it, you can. But, like, illegally, you can. Play it in 30 frames per second.
Yep. Honestly, not that great. However, it still looks good if you do emulate it.
Yeah, I was going to pull out a copy of Kingdom Hearts 2 on stream. That's a physical copy that I have. But I didn't want to give Chris the justification that I own a physical game.
Yep. I'm trying to think if I own a physical game now. I mean,
have
technically
two
I
physical
do.
games.
I mean, technically I do own a physical game because I do have a bottle of Ketchup Falling.
That
And the
game
original
also
Far
came
Cry.
out 10 years ago. No, 10 years ago next year, right? Is that what it is?
What, the original Far Cry?
Yeah, didn't it come out like 10 years ago?
No,
No, how long ago? When did it come out?
2004.
What am I thinking of?
Maybe Far Cry 3?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Whatever.
It's like,
I'm thinking of something. I don't know.
because let me tell you, a lot of the box art on the back of this, I don't know how much you're actually able to read off of it because
I mean, it shows two pictures. It has a blurb in the middle of it, and it looks to be on some type of archaic form of media, I guess.
Yep, it's called a CD, not a DVD, a CD.
CD what? Don't say it, Rob. Don't
CD.
say it, Rob. Don't say it.
Nah.
Okay, then yes, I'm thinking of 3. Number 3 is almost 10 years old.
Yeah.
I think number
Or
3
even
is
that's
9 years old. I think it's 9 years.
No. 3 is not a stretch for saying 10 years old. It came out 2011. Was it not? Oh no, it had to come after because it was known as the Skyrim with guns. So it had to be Yeah, 2012. So it's 9 years.
I literally said that 3 times, but okay.
Sorry, I'm too busy paying attention to the CDs. Yep. I'm not gonna say that, Nick, because I don't need to talk to my boyfriend about it.
This is a family-friendly podcast.
Yeah. By the way, I got Danielle's permission to date you.
I mean, I don't want that. Where was my consent in this? I didn't get to ask any of these questions.
Yep.
Okay, continue.
But yeah. Yeah, with one of those. I can assure you, I am not high.
I mean, I'm pretty high. I need to move the chat over. It's too far, and my fan's blocking it, so it's hard for me to
But
see
yeah,
it.
no. PlayStation Vita. Like, a lot of people are saying that this system's still alive. Sure. Frankenstein's monster was alive. Doesn't necessarily mean it's living a good life. What are you giving me that look for?
I'm just unpacking what you just compared what's happening to.
The PlayStation Vita being more like Frankenstein's monster, the only thing keeping it alive is just...
Like I said, I'm just unpacking it. I'm just unpacking it. Like, it's a thing I was not expecting. Just unpacking it a little bit.
I mean, the only way this system's really been striving over these last years isn't really the games. It's not whatever PlayStation's put on it. It's been the jailbreak community. That's all. They're just homebrewing up this PlayStation Vita.
Can you homebrew the PlayStation Vita? I know you could at one point.
Yeah.
They took Uno off the store, so like I don't know.
Yeah, we have a friend. I won't say their name. Who has?
Ah, we have a friend, do we?
Yes, I don't want to say their name in case they have any information with PlayStation. But I will say, with that though, I really do hope that these PlayStation 3 and Vita, more of the PlayStation 3 and Vita games, come over to PlayStation Now. Because our next topic number 4, PlayStation Now $1 subscription isn't enough to surpass Game Pass. This is from Zach Millsap over at CBR. So Sony has started offering the $1 subscription for 1 month of service, similar to how Xbox is for their Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. So with that, you can get access to some legacy PlayStation 3 titles that either stream on your PC and PlayStation, and be able to download PlayStation 4 games onto the console, as well as play them on the PC. But the downside with that is a lot of these PlayStation 4 games require you to have a PlayStation 4 controller because they need that touchpad. Like some games will not run without them, or you will be just soft locked.
They didn't emulate it anyway, right? Like you didn't hit a button and use the analog stick?
No. Not at all. Which sucks. They even tell you, hey, get a PlayStation controller if you want to do the best with this.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not some good cloud gaming support.
Yeah, I mean, it's there. But it's only on it's only on PlayStation and PC, and they expect you to have a controller for your PC. Anyways, you got anything to talk about for this $1 subscription?
I mean, no, not really, because like I said, everyone knows PS Now, my least used cloud gaming service. Like I use Luna more than I ever use that. I have no clue how well it is. I don't even know if I can do the $1 thing, because I definitely has had PlayStation Now before. So I mean, I could try it, but I also don't want to forget I have it and then keep having to pay for it.
Here, I just get in your account.
I think you can go in and cancel it.
But yeah, honestly, as much as it has, it's only good if you want to play any like the legacy PlayStation titles, first-party games, or some PS3 games that aren't on PC, like the original Red Dead Redemption.
I need to look at a list what's on PS Now to see if I even ever want it.
There's a lot of games on there.
Oh my god, Metal Gear Solid 5, I have that on Xbox.
Yep. Let's see, we got on Xbox and PC.
Yeah. Okay, I'll look at that later. Where's the dock at? I have so many tabs open now, I don't know what's happening. Because I had to move chat.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not so much of a fan of what PlayStation's done in terms of cloud gaming recently. And like them doing it for 1 month is definitely good to try to get new users into it. Which I hope that's them trying to hopefully see, hey, is this going to work for us at all? Let's see how many people try to buy into it.
Yeah,
And
I
if
think
it
they're
does,
just trying to get additional users to sign up for it and then forget to cancel it and then just pay for it forever. I get it.
yep, absolutely. Isn't that the
Netflix.
way of capitalism?
I mean, that's how that works. That's how the monthly subscription thing works. I wonder how many people pay for Game Pass Ultimate and forget they pay for Game Pass Ultimate and just like keep paying for it.
Not this guy.
But yeah, I don't have anything else to say honestly about the PlayStation Now dollar thing. I should definitely try it. You know what? Maybe I will this week. We'll see.
Well, that works because we got another thing to talk about. DJ Projekt acquires Canadian studio Digital Scapes, which worked on Cyberpunk 2077. This is Stephanie Nunnally over at VGA 20 or VG 24/7.
Why is everyone
So,
buying all
according-
these Canadian game people?
Nah, probably because
Studio.
it's cheaper. But I mean, they also
I mean,
were already
yeah.
working with them too. And
Yeah.
whatnot.
Now they
So
just
according
own
to CG Projekt, Digital Scapes has put in a great deal of work during the making of Cyberpunk 2077, assisting with the development of the game and optimizing its various features. The development studio behind the hitherto being known as CG Projekt Red Vancouver, joining the 3 existing development teams in Warsaw, Krakow, and Warclaw to jointly work on upcoming projects. Honestly, these are Finnish names, Scandinavian names. I'm sorry I butchered them. I'm doing my best. I will work on that.
I mean, you can only try. I'm not good at names either.
But yeah. But Digital Scapes was founded in 2012 by industry veterans hailing from the BioWare, Radical Entertainment, and Relic. The studio specializes in AAA multiplayer, console, and PC gameplay with teams having worked on game series like Cyberpunk 2077, Dying Light, Company of Heroes, Dead Rising, Mass Effect, Prototype, and more. So, CD Projekt, that's just the overall company.
Yeah.
But they have put out some pretty good games over the past, God,
I mean, but you
10
can't forget
years.
their latest flop, a Cyberpunk 2077.
Which we probably won't talk about too much of the studio because Cyberpunk 2077 gets a 1.2 update on Stadia. This is from Kyle Bradshaw over at 9 to 5 Google. Because yesterday, CJ Projekt dropped patch 1.2 for Cyberpunk 2077 on PC and both consoles, fixing literally, and this is a literal, hundreds of bugs. Like, I'm pretty sure I think it's anywhere from like 300
Oh
to
yeah,
600 bugs.
those patch notes were long.
Yes. This particular update comes after weeks of delays due to the studio reportedly being hit by a ransomware attack. A couple of Stadia-specific improvement and bug fixes is improved stability through the title, fixed this missing sound effects and crafting menus, re-implementing a missing prompt for taking a screenshot and I don't want to hear it, fix several graphical issues with lighting and cascade shadows, implementing missing numeric key prompts for AZERTY keyboards. There's no lengthy process, and the great thing about this being on Stadia, of course over other platforms like the dying platform of PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation Vita, is that there's no waiting for a download. You literally just hop right into it. Save that 40 gigabytes of downloading an update.
Yeah, I remember. I was talking to somebody the other day. They're like, "Yeah, I think it's bigger than most games." And also, Chris. So they didn't wait to now fix it. Like they've been fixing it slowly, and then this patch was supposed to come out in February. Was that what it was?
Yeah, it was supposed to
And
be
then they got
February.
hit with that attack, right? Someone
The
stole the
ransomware
source
attack.
code, and they kind of delayed it.
Yep, and I believe somebody did buy it for quite a bit of money.
Yep, we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah. But yeah, they're also trying to figure out if
jump back
they had
into
any
it.
leak thermals in the company.
Yeah, I have to jump back into the Cyberpunk, see what it's like now. Like I said, I didn't have a lot of issues with it. I'm probably about 2/3 of the game done, and I just haven't gone back to it. Everything came
Yep.
out.
Yeah, I gotta replay it now as God, Corpo, because I played it all as a Oh god, it's been so long. Oh, I played as like one of the outsiders. I can't remember exactly what they're called.
I know you're talking about like not the street kids, but the other ones.
Yeah, the one. I think it starts with an R, but I can't. All right, vamp for me for a quick sec.
We're vamping. What's up, chat? How's it going? Oh, sorta games is here. This guy, I saw he was playing Kingdom Hearts today for 5 seconds, and then he got off apparently because I got a notification, and then I looked, and he was off.
Nomad.
Nomad. Wow, we were way off. You said it starts with a T.
No, it starts with an R.
Oh yeah, you definitely
We're
said an R.
I start with
Okay.
an R and end with a T.
You do. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any. You got anything else about the update? I mean, it's an update. It's pretty much self-explanatory. It's not really much. Didn't they say it was coming out next week though for Stadia? Then it came out the next day.
Yeah, I think they just said later.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like, definitely glad to see that this is now getting a bigger update. And yeah. And if anything, if I know CD Projekt known for is, they do actually put effort into games after release. Like, they were still putting a lot of great content in for, like, The Witcher 3 with multiple expansions.
Yeah. And those were all included in one season pass, right? I remember when I bought Witcher.
Yes.
I bought the season pass with the game, and then I was like, I don't like The Witcher.
Honestly, the gameplay might be not for some, but, like, the story and whatnot.
Here's
After
the
getting
problem with
past
that.
Bloody...
As you know, with my hate of Skyrim, I do not like medieval fantasy.
Do you like the TV show at least?
Of what? Witcher?
The Witcher.
Never seen it. I don't have Netflix.
All right, I'll get you in touch.
I mean,
I have
it is what it
I have a
is.
contact at Netflix to help you out.
I mean, I saw Henry Cavill build a computer. I don't know if he can really act. I'm gonna be honest with you. I heard your acting abilities come 1-to-1 with you building a computer.
I guess only one way to find out.
And I mean, apparently, people say he physically looked good building a computer, but like he didn't do a good job of it. And I took that to heart. How come you get all the good looks when you build a computer on stream? Hundreds of people want to watch it, but when I do it, nobody wants to watch it, and then I blow up a pump. The only person who watched me build a computer on stream was Chris, Rick, and Sorta Games. It was 7 hours, and I blew up my pump.
Yeah. Honestly, you know why? Nobody knows you exist.
No one
We're
knows I
still
exist,
over
that's
here.
fine.
We're not pimping you out. We gotta get Danielle to work. Danielle, can you go ahead and get us a billboard in Connecticut area to promote this show? Should only be what, a few $100s? Like I think for like an hour, I think it's like $500 or so dollars.
I don't know.
But no. But yeah, like, God, we're just going off topic with all these.
I know we've been going for 40 minutes, and we're not halfway done with the stories, and we still have the topic of the show.
No, we are almost done with the stories because now
Are we? Oh yeah, we're in the
'cause
last one.
We're now on the
No, we're
we're
in
on
the
the last two
last
topics.
one. Okay,
Uh,
continue.
So Hitman. So topic number 7, Hitman 3's free starter pack available on Stadia. This is from Ben Shun over at 9 to 5 Google. Available starting today, which I believe actually is today. The Hitman 3 free starter pack is a completely free-to-play version of the game that essentially serves as an extended demo. With the pack, the players can try out the game's Dubai location. So I believe that's the first mission, correct? The
yes,
tower.
Dubai is the first one in Hitman 3.
Yep, and you can try it completely free of charge starting today through April 5th. The tutorial levels and New Zealand mission from Hitman 2 are also part of the free pack. I don't think I played that much of Hitman 2, or I think I've only played that New Zealand level, maybe. Which is what that
Oh,
beach
the
or
intro.
something?
Yeah, the intro, the beach house.
Yep. And yeah, over the Hitman 3 Twitter says, yeah, download the Hitman 3 free starter pack now and play to Dubai free from March 30th to April 5th. The Hitman 3 free starter pack will always give you free access to the ICA facility where you can experience the start of the World of Assassination trilogy. And then by starting... Then also, starting on April 31st, Elder Scrolls Online, not necessarily Skyrim, Elder Scrolls Online, will be free for all Pro members until April 13th.
We
The free
playing some
period
Elder
includes
Scrolls Online, doggy dog?
What was that?
We playing some Elder Scrolls Online?
I actually already own the game, so I'm down to play it at any point. I bought it on Stadia. But the free period includes unfettered access to Tamriel Unlimited and Morrowind.
Nice. Oh, this is only a free period? Okay. Oh, yeah, until April 13th. I thought they was giving you the game. I'm not wasting my time there. Isn't that on Game Pass now? Or it was? Did you take it off?
I believe it is.
Okay.
I believe it's not on Game Pass. You want to check to make sure I'm not lying?
No, it's fine. Let's move on. We still got the topic of the show.
Yep, let's quickly get to that because our last topic is Google adding 4 Stadia Pro games for April 2021.
Google coming out with the bangers this month.
Yep, this is reported by Abner Lee over at 9 to 5 Google. So these 4 games, some of them are pretty small. Some of them a little bigger than others. And let's start with the big one. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard.
Nope, you fucked up. The big one. SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. That is
I will say
the must-get game of Stadia Pro in April. Click that claim button. Get it.
I'm with you. I am with you on that because I'm more excited to play that game than I am for Resident Evil 7.
I already played Resident Evil 7. I never played the rehydrated version of that. That's why I'm excited to play it.
Honestly, I really want to play Resident Evil 7 in VR. So I'll give that a try at some point.
It sucks that it's only on PS4.
Is it?
Yeah, it is only on PS4, Rob. They have never brought that game to Oculus or Steam VR. It is a PlayStation exclusive. This is why I was so upset with Hitman doing that, because I was like, it's never coming to PC.
Yeah. I wish it would expire so we can do something about that. So sad. I can use Warpex, though. But, yeah, it seems too much work for right now. But yeah, no. SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. That is one of the games I'm looking forward to. I never really got a chance to play the original game when it came out back on the PlayStation 2. And, I was really thinking about buying this game. But, I can get this now with Stadia Pro that I already have. I, save that money. Hell yeah. I'm down for that.
I'm sorry, I was laughing at chat. What game are you talking about?
Oh, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Okay, just checking. That's what I figured. But it's fucking Chris says, when I was your age, television was still called books.
Hey, Saint, when I was your age, I was still Catholic.
I mean, you were never Chris's age.
I was also never Catholic.
Okay. So we got Ease. Ease is coming out.
Yep.
YS13. YS8. I'm sorry, I said 13.
Yeah, that's 8.
8, yeah.
Lacrimosa of Dana. And I made sure to actually have the pronunciation of Ease.
I already knew that, but
Yep, one of the most hardcore JRPG series of them all makes its way to Stadia, debut this week. Get ready to sample the sweet, sweet Nihon Falcon magic.
So I kind of wish this was Dragon Quest, but I already have that on Game Pass and on Switch, so I really don't need it another place.
Yeah, I got it on PC and now I'll have it on Game Pass too. So I'm alright if I don't have another platform for the game.
Yeah.
But Piku Niku is a game I also have. Never played it. It's cute, it's puzzly, and there's something creepy lurking underneath. I own this game on Steam. I think I got it with a Humble Bundle. I think I never opened it up.
Uh-huh.
Let me find out. Actually, I don't think I actually redeemed it on there, so I think I still have the code. So if anybody wants a Steam code of Pikuniku, go ahead and tweet me over at RobbieRobPlays on Twitter. That way, I know you're a fan of the show and you're listening to this live. And yeah, I'll go ahead and just give you whatever game I feel like.
You know, I saw somebody has House Party on sale, and I was like, should I buy House Party?
Not a game you can stream, but House Party, they've added a lot of content.
Okay, What was the last game? I lost the list. Oh, you said
it was just Pika Niku.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Some reason why I thought this was
yeah.
already on Stadia Pro, but I could have been wrong.
Yeah, like I feel like we've seen it everywhere. It's just one of those indie games that just seems to just pop up everywhere.
Yeah.
Who knows? I might give it a try because it seems to be doing well enough to then port it everywhere. But with that, we got something else to talk about. I'm moving that down. And that is our topic of the show. Woo. It took us, 50 minutes to get here?
48 minutes. And then you say minus 2 minutes from restarting the show. So 50 minutes. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, because it was... No, about 47 minutes. Okay, continue.
Woo!
My train of thought.
All right. I'm getting ready for a nap. But
Good,
that nap will come after the topic of the show. And our topic of the show is our top 5 lists of games that we love in the cloud. Do you want to just go back and forth on this?
Yeah, we can do that. I didn't number mine properly. Well, I'm going to fix that while you do that.
So while you do that, I'll start with my number 5 because you only have 4 games. So my number 5 is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So with that, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, it's a great game. It has a great story. And with the arcs, it's a great place for you to kind of split off if you need to. Come back a little bit later because they're own condensed stories.
Yep.
Plus, this game looks beautiful on Stadia. And I'm really happy for that. But with that being on Stadia, the downside I have, a con that I kind of definitely feel about, is that it's stuck at 30 FPS on Stadia.
Yep, I remember you complaining about that a lot. Because I've only played it on Luna. Because they had Ubisoft Connect first. And I have not gone back and played it on Stadia.
Well, you can play it either on...
Oh, you okay, Rob? You dying too? You got the COVID?
Hopefully not.
Well, I mean, I've never been around you, so I'm fine.
I am getting thirsty, but geez, let me at least finish this before I go get myself some water, and then you talk about your game while I'm gone.
Okay.
But with it being a Ubisoft Plus game, it does have that cross-save amongst all platforms. So I can go from that beautiful 4K 30 that I would play on my TV with Stadia, switch over to GeForce Now, play it at 1080 60 with a really high bit rate to make it look nice too.
Uh-huh.
And then switch over to my PC if I wanted to do anything else. But it's really worth it.
Yep.
And it is a very beautiful game. So if you haven't had a chance, do give it a try. I highly recommend it.
Okay, so I only picked 4 games because if I picked 5 games, right, I think we would literally have the same list.
Yeah, we have
so I want to pick Division 2 because I fucking love that game, and they added a lot of features, and we have the same pros and cons list. So after we said we were going to do this topic, and then I saw your games, I was like, fuck, I don't like.
Yeah, honestly, I do have some different games than compared to.
No, it literally was going to be one. It was going to be one game, and instead of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I put Immortals Phoenix Rising or whatever it's called. Yeah, Immortals Phoenix Rising.
You want to talk about that a little bit, like your pros and cons and whatnot?
The funny thing is, Rob, it's literally the same as yours.
Well, no, because Immortals can play at 60.
I mean, that's the only thing. It doesn't have the con.
Yeah. Honestly, in some ways, it's a better looking game in terms of it.
Well, I think that just goes to the art style of the game.
Yeah. Because, it just runs so much smoother, too, and I do really appreciate that more than it looking really pretty but stuck at 30.
So, sort of games, I know you said you missed it. Topic of the show is just top 5 list of games that we like playing on cloud gaming service as opposed to on a PC or anything like that. But the problem we had, me and Rob were pretty much the same person except for he's more chaotic than I am. Pretty much picked the same list.
Yep, just our games are in different orders.
That's pretty much it. So I don't have Assassin's Creed. I have Immortals Phoenix Rising instead. At number 5. Yeah. But the story, I really enjoyed it. The art style is fucking, I love it. I love that type of art style. It does run better. It runs at 60 on Stadia at least. Don't know how it is on Luna. And then you get the cross save, so like I can go between the PC back and forth with no issues at all, which is real nice. I hate you, sort of game, so much for that. And what do you mean back in your day? You're 12. You didn't use rain holders. What are you going on about?
Oh. All right, I'm back.
Okay. So, yeah, I did my 5. So, Immortals is 5. Why don't you go ahead since you got your water?
Yeah, so, yeah, I needed that water. Oh, ran out of it during the show. It's like, oh no. So, my number 4 is the Hitman trilogy.
Too low.
Yeah, it is lower than some, but like these next 3 games are just, to me, just a better game for me to play on a cloud gaming service. But I will say, the Hitman trilogy, showcases like stage share. It is like that prime game to really use it in. Because like, yeah, you can take a screenshot and like your friends can play that same mission with your same gear and whatnot. See if they can do better than you. And like, yeah, it does also run at 60 FPS, which, like I've stated before. Oh god! Oh, all right.
You good? You good?
Yeah, a little gassy right now. In terms, I just want to burp, but can't. Ugh. But yeah, it runs at 60 FPS, which honestly is a much better gameplay experience and just feels 1,000 times better. Which is one of the reasons why I prefer it being at 60 for like Destiny 2, for example. Because it just feels better.
Yeah.
Compared to the 30 FPS of old consoles. But yeah, and then it's a quick game for you to just jump in and jump out. Like, not much for you to do. You can just do one mission. Do it as quick as you need to. As long as you need to. Like, if you want to kill every single person, you can. And just hop right out. Nothing's stopping you. And it is a high enough end system to where you won't really feel like the slowdown of everybody's physics.
Yeah.
Not to say that it's not there. I can tell you that there is some, but not as bad as some others.
Okay. You got any cons?
The cons are, if I can give any con for the game, is every once in a while I do get you're disconnected from the Hitman servers.
Yeah, that's a Hitman problem as a whole. It's been there since part 1.
Yeah. And when you're on Stadia, a literal service connected through the internet, you know the internet is working because you're playing it. See, it's all on just,
No, yeah,
iOS
it's
servers.
it's there. I don't really understand why you need to be connected to them, but that's how they keep their records and everything. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so my number 4, Division 2. Division 2, it's a fun game. I'm trying not to read Rob's notes because it's pretty much the same as mine. So I'm just trying to do it on the fly, so it's somewhat different. But it's pretty much going to be the same. So yeah, you do got the picture-in-picture. That's cool, but you only get that with Stadia players. And then it does have crossplay with PC. It's a fun game. I think it was fun since it came out. I know me and Chris played a lot of it on Xbox when it first came out. And then they all got ahead of me because I have a crazy hour job. And then they never want to play with me again. So it's fine. I'll play by myself on Stadia in my car at work.
Yep. Honestly, I would join you. Because, boys, that game's a lot of fun to play as well.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah, it runs really, really well.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah, when it has that 4K HDR going, ooh.
Yeah, I think like I said, the best feature is definitely that crossplay. Because, like, if it just was Stadia players, let's be honest here, it's not going to be a lot of people populating it at one time. So it's nice that
honestly,
you can get the PC players as well.
Yeah, I know. It's nice that, like, if we wanted to play with friends on PC, we could.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, we're really only seeing those PC players when we're out, like, any, like, the safe houses or whatnot, and we see some people there. That's about it.
Yeah.
Though I haven't
That's
been
how
in
that
the
game
dark
really
zone,
works.
so...
When you go into a mission. You're in there by yourself. Like, it's a closed spot.
Yeah. Honestly, even just leaving.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, what's your number 3, Rob?
So, honestly, same as what you just said. Division 2. And yeah, like, yeah, it is a great multiplayer game. And, like, being able to just quickly hop in and go, all right, where do I need to go? I go there. Stories, but it just feels nice. It feels a lot better than Rage 2, I'll tell you that much. In terms of sequels, I feel like it's done a lot more. Because, yeah, like, gunplay feels great. Having your abilities and whatnot. Because I use both the turret, like a standing turret, and like a drone that flies around to do my attacking from like a major distance. And then I just go and use shotguns and snipers.
Yeah.
Because I can switch between using a keyboard and mouse and my Stadia controller.
Uh-huh.
And it just feels nice either way. And yeah, like I would have put Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and although like that's also pretty fun to play,
Yeah.
the world doesn't capture me as much, and to play at 60, it involves going through too many hoops, such as going into your Stadia settings, and changing your performance resolution to just straight 1080. Because if you switch it to 4K, it locks to 30.
Yeah, we all
So
know
it does
Rob can't do 30. Rob needs 60.
I need 60. Like, it feels wrong otherwise. I need my 60 FPS. That is why I like Xbox and what they're trying to do with this next generation of it being at least 60 FPS.
Yeah. Okay.
Or at least having an option for 60 FPS.
Okay, so your 3 was Division. No, yeah, was Division. I am on my 3 now, and it is PGA Tour. Well, PGA 2K21. Like, I'll be honest with you, the game is up here because I just enjoy playing it. There's really nothing about it that makes it only enjoyable on the cloud, except for the part that a match can take, what, 20 minutes, maybe longer, but around 20 minutes, to do 18 holes. So I can do that, like, on my lunch break, like in my car. Like, you get the Xbox controller, hook that up. I can get a round done 20 minutes if you, like, rush through it and don't, like, try to go for gold.
Yeah, like, just trying to go under would be nice. But yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, that's my number 2 game. And, like, yeah, like, you have nice, quick matches.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually one of the few games that it's actually relatively nice to play with touchscreen controls.
Uh-huh.
Because it's actually doable to use. That character customization, I mean, I have my own Colonel Sanders.
Yeah, you made Colonel Sanders.
Yep. And he plays rather well.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah. And a game like that, too, it's easy for other people to play, like, to join you being new players.
Yeah.
Like, no one's going to be that much ahead of you if they played the game a little bit longer.
Like, I mean, we both played on our phones when I was at work and you were just sitting in your living room. Like...
Yep. Yeah, we did that with Division 2 as well. Like, I had no internet or power. I had no power in my apartment. So I just pulled out my phone. I'm in a Zoom call talking with you and everyone else. And we're playing Division 2. And I'm just playing off my phone. I just connect my Stadia controller over USB and voila. One of the best experiences. Great showcase for it too. But I also live in a nice little neighborhood with fast internet over 5G.
Yeah, I don't live in a 5G area. Okay, so you said that was your number 2 also, so we're just going to go to I'll do my number 2, and then we'll just go from there. Because my number 2 is your number 1, so...
Yeah.
So my number 2 and Rob's number 1 is Cyberpunk 2077. It's like, we've said it 100 times. It's literally the best place to play it. Maybe not now, like, now it's probably, with the new update, pretty good on consoles. At least on Xbox One and PS5. And PC. But PC wasn't so bad. But I think on Stadia, like, I had no issues. Like, I think the game crashed 3 times and I'm a third of the way in. Which is a lot less. Like, I know it's still a problem, but it's a lot less than most people had. And it's also a fun-ass game.
Yeah. And, like, yeah, with the stories, like, a lot of these sub-stories, side stories, are just fantastic. Like, I could just go through and just play them all. Woo. Yep, sorry, I'm just... trying to get over that pizza. Oh,
Yeah,
so
we're
good.
I'm trying to hurry it up. That's why I said let's combine it. I have to ban
Yeah.
somebody. There you go. Okay, continue. So yeah, if that's all you got to say about it, we can go over to my number one.
No.
Or you
I
got
mean,
more?
I can say a couple more things about it because
Okay.
yeah, I was playing it all on GeForce Now. Like I played 100% of that game in GeForce Now. Such as like I completed the whole story from beginning to end. It was fantastic. I had no issues playing it on GeForce Now, switching between keyboard and mouse and using my Stadia controller as an Xbox controller in the game, and
Yeah.
like it was fun. And there is no other game that like out of 2020 besides Yakuza Like a Dragon, which is not on any cloud gaming services, which is why it's not on this list.
Yeah, it's not on any. It's real bad. Maybe one day. Maybe
Yeah.
one day I'll go to xCloud.
Well, yeah, it probably will. I feel like that'd be the first platform it goes to.
Yeah.
But Cyberpunk 2077, like I have laughed and cried. There's some good lovemaking scenes in that one too.
I don't think I got to any of those.
Yeah, but like yeah, I had maybe one or so crashes out of like my entire 30, 40 hours.
Which is
I put
also
in the game.
nuts because you technically played it on PC.
I did.
Yeah.
I did technically play it on PC, but I played it on the cloud streaming service because I was able to do like all the ray tracing as well. And boy, is that game worth it for ray tracing.
Yeah.
Like fingers crossed, that game gets like a Vulkan ray tracing support because that would look great on the next gen consoles and any other streaming service as well.
Yeah.
Like I can't wait for Stadia to get the latest or the next generation Radeon cards or DNA 2. That way they can have ray tracing.
Hopefully,
that
hopefully it
optimized.
happens. Hopefully it happens because that's what I want.
Yeah.
I definitely want them to do like a refresh.
Because honestly, that would be one of the best ways to do like DLSS and Radeon's new rebranding of Super Resolution.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess that leads us into my number one, since that was Rob's number one. Hitman World Assassination. So a lot of people know Hitman is probably my second favorite game of all time. My first being Kingdom Hearts 2. It's the GOAT, don't disrespect. It's the same thing with PGA. Like, it doesn't lead anything. Well, State Share is pretty cool. And that is actually a feature that only Stadia has. But I can just pick it up, do a quick mission. I can either run around, like Rob said, kill everybody, or I can take my time and do reloads and save scumming and all that other stuff.
How's
yeah.
the story? Probably the complete story, because I did not play Hitman 3 yet.
So Hitman 1 and 2, it sort of is what it is. Like Hitman 3, I think is probably the first one that I actually kind of gave a fuck about. But I don't know if that changed because they actually did like cinematics and not like storyboarding stuff. So maybe my stupid mind was like, pay attention to this. It's not just
actual
like pictures.
motion.
It's actual motion and not just pictures kind of walking around. So, but I did enjoy the story in this one. There's some good twists. There's some turns. It's a fun time. Not that long, but the Hitman games never are technically long if you just breeze through them. The game is about replayability.
Yeah, and a better way to replay them, like any updates or whatnot come, and you can just stream the game. Cloud service.
Like I said, I really don't have much else, because like I said, as soon as y'all saw your list, I was like, oh, we're kind of fucked with this topic of the show.
Yeah.
We didn't think
But
this
honestly-
out too much.
Honestly, it's kind of like our just combined list of...
Yeah, that's pretty much
Okay,
just
our top
having
five
different
games.
numbers. And one different game. Like, you have Valhalla, I have Immortals, but, you know, same publisher, they have the same features, except for 160.
I also have 5 games, you have 4.
No, I added Division in.
Oh, yeah, the Division, yeah, we forgot.
Like I said, I didn't type it out because I was like, we have the same list. But yeah, that's it. You want to wrap us up?
But yeah, I mean, there's really nothing else we could talk about. I mean, our lists are pretty much the same. So yeah, if you like that, continue to follow us over at twitch.tv/addictivenerds. You can follow us live every Tuesday at 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern. Or you can listen to us later on video on demand, either here on Twitch or on youtube.com/a bunch of letters and numbers, because we still need to get to 100 subscribers to do something about that. You go into the Addictive Nerds YouTube channel. or you can listen to us on a podcast service of your choice. I have been Robbie Rob. You can find me anywhere, Robbie Rob. Be it Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, PlayStation Now, except EA. You can't find me on EA because it says there's something wrong with it. That like it's like some profanity or something in my name of Robbie Rob Plays. Why?
No clue. I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. But yeah, I'm Ant. You can follow me everywhere, AntGore06 on the Twitters, on everything. That's mostly not, well, on PlayStation, that's my name, and on Stadia, that's my name. It's not my name on Xbox. Don't worry about that. I don't want a whole bunch of people on Xbox. But yeah, we do have a channel point redemption to do before we raid somebody, and then I gotta address that in that sort of game set if he's still here. So we're gonna give sort of games what he paid for since the show has ended.
Mickey! It's Riku! They put bugs in him.
What?
So sort of games, I hope you're here for that. You paid for it. That's the 2,000 points for watching. That's what you get. And then the other thing is, so yes, AntGore06 on Twitch is in fact dead. But remember, I made this channel before I decided to kill that channel off. So I had set that up and never changed it and completely forgot about it. So thanks for reminding me. I can actually fix that and fix the suggested channels to actual people who actually stream. We have another one. I'll give you this one for free. Hopefully we don't get copyright claimed.
Mickey!
What?
It's Riku! They put bugs in him.
So that's the remix. But I'm gonna hit the raid button now. So we got 10 seconds to finish the outro, Rob.
All right. Well, hope to listen to all you guys later. We're gonna be heading over to the Jigsaw. You can follow him over at Jigsaw_ on Twitch.tv. And yeah, stay awesome, everyone. Love you all.
Deuces.